Hello friends, my name is Anubhav More and today's date is the 4th October and today I am talking about the JPA, Spring Boot JPA. So what is JPA? Spring Boot JPA is a Java specification for managing relational data in a application. It allows us to access the and persist data between Java object and classes and relational database. So JPA follows object relation mapping (ORM). So it is a set of interfaces, and it also provides a runtime entity manager API for processing queries and transaction on the objects against the database. It uses a platform independent object oriented query language JPQL object Java persistence query language. So in the context of persistence, it covers three areas: the Java persistence API, means JPA, and object relational metadata, and the API itself defined in the persistence package. So JPA is not a framework. It defines a concept that can be implemented by any framework. Why should we use JPA? So JPA is a simpler, cleaner and less labor intensive than JDBC, SQL, and handwritten mapping. JPA is suitable for non-performance oriented complex application. The main advantage of JPA is JDBC is that in a JPA data is represented by objects and the classes, while in a JDBC is represented by table and records. It uses Pojo to represent persistent data that simplifies database programming. There are some other advantages of JPA. So JPA avoids writing DDL in a database specific dilate of SQL. Instead of this, it allows the mapping in XML or using Java annotations. JPA allows us to avoid writing DML in the database specific dilate of SQL. JPA allows us to save and load Java objects and graphs without any DML languages at all. When we need to perform queries, JPQL, it allows us to express the queries in terms of Java entities rather than the native SQL table and columns. So JPA features. There are following features of JPA: is a powerful repository and a custom object mapping abstraction. It supports for cross-store persistence. It means an entity can be partially stored in SQL, MySQL, and Neo4j graph database management system. It is dynamically generates queries from queries methods name. The domain-based classes provides basic properties. It support uh, tran- transparent auditing, possibility to integrate custom repository code. It is easy to integrate with the Spring framework with the custom name space. So JPA architecture: JPA is a source to store business entities and as a relational data entities. It means it shows how to define Pojo is an entity and how to manage entities with a relation. So the following describe the class level architecture of JPA. Describe the classes, core classes, and interfaces of a JPA is defined in the Java's persistence package. The JPA contains the following units: persistence. So persistence is a class that contains static methods to obtain the entity manager factory instance. Entity manager factory: it is a factory class of entity manager. It creates a manages and multiple instance of the entity manager. Entity manager, it is an interface. It is like control persistence operation and object. It works for the query instance entity. The entities area are the persistence object stores in the record in the database. So persistence unit, it defines a set of all entities, classes and applications. Entity manager instance manage it. The set of entity classes represent the data obtained within the graph, single data store. So thank you.